The man who forgot his fortune. Hikaru was a wealthy man, but he was always sad. He had a comfortable house, plenty of money to eat, live, and survive, but he never smiled. His neighbors often whispered, "He has everything," yet he walks around like he's carrying the world's burden. One day, his friend Renji, a cheerful and wise man, visited him. "Hikaru, why do you look so miserable? You have a good life." Hikaru sighed, "I don't know, Renji. I have money, but I never feel happy. I feel like something is missing." Renji smiled knowingly. "I see. Let me tell you two short stories. Story 1, The Lost Coin. A poor man once found a gold coin on the street. Overjoyed, he bought food for his family and celebrated. The next day, he lost the coin and became extremely sad. A wise old man asked him, "Were you happy before you found the coin?" "Yes, I was managing somehow," the man replied. "Then why are you sad now? The coin was a gift, not something you earned. You lived before it, and you can live without it too." Hikaru nodded. Renji continued. Story 2. Two men were given the same glass of water. The first man frowned and said, "Why is my glass half empty?" The second man smiled and said, "At least I have half a glass of water to drink." Happiness depends on how you see your life, Hikaru. If you only see what's missing, you will always feel empty. But if you see what you already have, you'll realize how fortunate you are. Hikaru sat in silence, absorbing the stories. He looked around, he had a home, food, and good friends. He had been chasing something vague, forgetting to appreciate what was already in his hands. He smiled for the first time in a long while. "Renji, you are right. I have been focusing on what I don't have instead of valuing what I do. I have enough, and that itself is a blessing." From that day, Hikaru started seeing life differently. He stopped measuring his happiness by what he lacked and started cherishing what he had. And for the first time, he truly felt rich. This story teaches us to value what we have instead of worrying about what we don't have. We should appreciate what we already do. Happiness is a choice. The way we think decides whether we feel happy or sad. If we focus on the good things, we feel content. If we only see what's missing, we feel unhappy. Money alone cannot bring happiness. Having money is important, but it doesn't guarantee joy. True happiness comes from inner peace and gratitude.